All right, folks, welcome back into Notre Dame Prep, where tonight we bring you a basketball double header on Hall of Fame night. I'm Augie Villawan, bringing you live coverage from Pontiac for the Notre Dame Prep varsity boys and girls basketball teams to take on Genesee Christian. In between those games, we'll have the 2025 Notre Dame Prep Hall of Fame induction ceremony, where we'll honor some of our best alumni and coaches for all of the effort and time that they have put in. The Irish come in 3-8 after playing a super close game to a very talented Loyola team, one that saw runs back and forth in a very even game. Coming in this game, if you're the Irish, this is the turnaround game. This is a game that you can play to the best of your ability, and if you play like you played against Loyola, it's the one that you should come out with a W in. Genesee Christian, not a bad team either. MPR of 603, points per game 63.25. They dropped their first two competitions and then have won out, winning 12 games in a row. The only game in common between these two was a game against Arbor Prep. NDP won that one 59-50. And Genesee Christian won that one 65-49. So that's any indication, it's going to be a pretty even and hard-fought battle between these two teams. And I cannot wait to get you guys all the live coverage. We're going to get our anthem and our starting lineups soon.
Unites us regardless of our backgrounds. Now more than ever, we need to respect each other and treat each other with confidence in the lines, but outside of the lines in our daily lives. In sports and in life, nothing beats good sportsmanship. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand as you're able, remove your caps, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so great national anthem there. And we will turn over to our PA announcer, Cam Evans, for our starting lineups.
Genesee Christian, a senior, number 2, Bryce Davis. A senior, number 11, Alexander Wall. A senior, number 12, Cooper Boyke.
So Cooper Boyke, the senior, I'd assume is the son of girls basketball head coach Jake Boyke. And with this being a somewhat small school, we've got a lot of siblings between the boys and girls basketball teams. As we get the starting lineup for our Notre Dame Prep Fighting Irish.
5'8" senior, number 2, Ben Navarro. At forward, 6'1" senior, number 5, Lucas Segula. At guard, 6'2" senior, number 12, Drake Roma. At forward, 6'5" senior, number 15, Sam Stowe. And the big man, 20, Adrian Durant.
So starting lineup, as it typically is for the Irish, Stowe, Liparoto, Fernandez, Catula, Roa. He'll be facing off against Davis, Brabson, Boyke, Walls, and Kirkman. Or apologies, Church. So Genesee Christian, small school, have some big players in the paint. And Lucas Catula and Ethan Church set to take off on the tip. That one up ahead, handled by Liparoto. Irish with possession to start the game as that's passed across. Underneath, Catula with the layup. And so we saw the Irish come out in this sort of 1-2-2 zone that was giving Loyola a lot of trouble, and it does right there. Turning that right back over to the Irish are the Soldiers. So that 1-2-2 coverage from the Irish causing problems once again. Liparoto handles now for the Irish, bringing it out across half court. Guarding him is Brabson. Brabson, the junior, over to Roa. Roa working down the right side, floater, off the rim, rebound, lose. Handled by Davis, and now up ahead, Boyke. Sends that to the near corner. Brabson puts up the three, off the rim, rebound taken by Stowe. Up ahead, Roa, middle. 41. Now Liparoto handles it. Into the near corner, Catula, working into the paint. Steps out, over to Roa, loses control of it and stops. Now on the far corner, Catula with it now, mid-range. Nothing but net. 4-0 lead for the Irish early as that's into the corner. And now Boyke handles that. Into the paint, underneath, bobbled, and out to Brabson. Up top, Boyke nearly taken away by Catula. Into the corner, Brabson, double team comes, sends that up and over. This press 1-2-2 defense causing some problems early for Genesee Christian. Irish 2 takeaways on 2 possessions. Liparoto with it now. Down to Catula, into the paint, Fernandez. Backing his way, into the paint, underneath. Layup no good, rebound handled by the Soldiers, brought up ahead, Boyke. Steps in the middle. Floater rolls around and in. First points of the day for Cooper Boyke. But now, a 3 from Catula, no good. Rebound handled by Boyke. Boyke looking underneath, and there is Davis.
Let's go, Coop!
So now Liparoto all tied up here at 4 in Pontiac. Into the paint, the layup. Good give and go there from Ben Liparoto with the finger roll. But Boyke coming the other way. That rebound, no good. Puts up the 3, way off. And he is hearing it from that NDP student section as Ben Liparoto is fouled. So NDP administration has declared that if you are at both the boys and girls basketball game, you get a dress down day. NDP as a public school does have a uniform, and the NDP student section has shown out in mass, letting Cooper Boyke know that a 3 off the side of the backboard is not one that they're going to let lightly go, as that first free throw Liparoto is in. 5:28 left in the first. Irish lead this one by 3. At second from Liparoto, off the rim and out. Handled by Walls. Walls with it now. Up top for Church. Now handled by Boyke. Boyke. Out up top, calling out some plays. Quarterbacking for the Soldiers. He sends that down and now holds it himself. Cutting down the far side with the one-handed floater. No good, but fouled. So that foul on Liparoto for a push from behind. And now Cooper Boyke at the free throw line. That first free throw is through. I did see him prior to this game during warm-ups. He was at the free throw line for about 3 minutes straight, so it Would surprise me if his accuracy is low today. And that second one straight through as well, cutting the lead down to 1. Boyke with 4 down. Liporoto handles it for the Irish and sends that. Now holds it at the near elbow. Into the paint, Catula. Catula spinning off balance. Nailed that. He's up to 6 points already. Irish lead this one 6-9. Boyke on the near elbow with it now. Into the paint, Church. To bat. Into the paint. Taken away by the Irish. Drake Roa picking that pass off. And now near corner, Catula working inside on Davis. Out to Roa. Roa into the paint, spinning. Set out to the near elbow. Liporoto steps back. Now over to Fernandez. Fernandez underneath, one-handed floater right in. 11-6 is the score now, as I completely forgot to start the timer. Now we do. Church to Boyke. Long 3, that's up. Off the rim, rebound, Stowe. Up ahead, Liporoto with it now. Passes that over to Stowe. Stowe pulls up and travels.
47.
That's sent Wall the way over. Barely kept in by Davis, handled by Boyke. Over to Walls. Walls surveying from the far corner. Knocked out of bounds off of a Soldier Irish ball. Handled by Liporoto now. Over to Roa on the near elbow, up top for Catula. Looking for his options, guarded by Davis. Dumps that over on the near elbow. To Liporoto, now to Stowe. Stowe working into the paint from the right side, underneath. Catula knocked away by Davis. So that knocked out of bounds by Davis. Possession will stay with the Irish. And Stowe throws that in to Fernandez. Fernandez setting a pick for Stowe, working underneath. Steps underneath, floater knocked away by Boyke. Out of bounds.
Hey, pop.
Somehow my clock is very far off. Apologies for that, folks. Irish lead by 5. Catula leads the Irish in scoring with 6. As Stowe throws into Roa. Roa stepping, putting up back-footed shot right through. Drake Roa on the board for the Irish. Walls holds it now, up top for Boyke. Into the paint, Church to the corner. Davis, 3, no good. And the airball chants pour in from the NDP student section as Liporoto step back. Mid-range, no good, foul. Foul called there on Roa.